Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier, and they will enjoy a reach advantage.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Presenting the current national heavyweight champion, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, Malone.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Catch and shoot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Missing with the hook. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Your opponent has got to watch out for that. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he just missed with that left jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The perfect counter lands. That jab doesn't score. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure. And Bugsy Malone goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
This fight has a real good flow to it. That's not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter. Good counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Swing and a miss with that hook. Punch, counter punch. It's all offense, all the time. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And this with that jab. Nice counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he scores with the... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts. Here we go to the 4th round. What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Counter punches have to hurt. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Holding nothing back here in the round. A perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? What's What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well done with that counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
Cornermen, get your job done. Do it right.
Time for the 5th round. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
And down goes Bugsy Malone. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game plan changes after that. There's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back?
And that'll do it as Malone goes to the canvas. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's light.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Good defense on the right uppercut. They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That counter punch caught him clean. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's no way Frazier survives this. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
both men promised to... Round 7, here we go. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And he couldn't handle any more punches. Malone is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.